In the introduction, we'll start by talking about MIYAMOTO Musashi. He was a samurai, which means he was a warrior in ancient Japan who was really skilled at fighting with a sword. Musashi lived a long time ago, but people still know about him today because he was so incredibly good at what he did. He's famous not just for his fighting abilities, but also for the things he taught others through his experiences and actions. So this part is basically setting the stage for the rest of the video by introducing us to Musashi and explaining why he's important. This part is about Musashi's early years and the difficulties he faced while growing up. When Musashi was a kid, he went through some really hard times. Maybe he didn't have a lot of money, or maybe he lost his parents at a young age. Whatever the reasons, his childhood was tough. But instead of letting these challenges defeat him, Musashi used them to become stronger. It's like how lifting heavy weights makes your muscles stronger. Musashi's tough experiences made him tougher too, and because of that, he was able to become the powerful and skilled person that he later became known for. This part is all about Musashi's dedication to mastering the art of sword fighting. He was super focused on becoming the absolute best at using a sword. Musashi didn't just sit around. He actively participated in battles, showing off his skills and strategies. What made him stand out was that he didn't follow the traditional methods of fighting. Instead, he developed his own unique style. This style became so famous that it set him apart from other warriors of his time. So in short, this section highlights how Musashi's intense dedication and innovative approach to sword fighting made him legendary. This part talks about a book that Musashi wrote called The Book of Five Rings. In this book, Musashi shared his knowledge and insights about fighting and strategic thinking. Even though he wrote it a long time ago, the advice and lessons in the book are still relevant and helpful today. It's like a timeless guide to understanding how to approach battles and challenges both in combat and in everyday life. So even though it was written centuries ago, people still study and learn from it because the wisdom it contains is still valuable and applicable today. This part focuses on the lasting influence that Musashi has had on various aspects of life, even long after he lived. Musashi wasn't just a skilled fighter, he was also a deep thinker who had a lot of wisdom to share. His ideas and skills didn't just fade away with time. Instead, they left a lasting mark on martial arts and on how people approach strategy and personal growth. Musashi's teachings continue to inspire martial artists all around the world, shaping the way they train and fight. Moreover, his insights into strategy and personal development are still highly regarded today, not only by martial artists, but also by people in other fields like business, leadership, and even everyday life. So, Musashi's legacy lives on through the countless individuals who continue to study and learn from his teachings, finding guidance and inspiration in his timeless wisdom. His part is about taking some of the most significant things that Musashi said and breaking them down to understand their meaning. Musashi had a lot of wise and insightful things to say, and by analyzing his quotes, we can gain valuable lessons that can improve our lives. By explaining what Musashi's quotes mean, we can understand how to apply his wisdom to our own lives. These quotes might offer guidance on how to approach challenges, make decisions, or develop as individuals. Essentially, by exploring Musashi's words, we can uncover principles and perspectives that can help us lead better, more fulfilling lives.
When you're planning something, it's important to think about faraway things as if they were close, and to think about close things from far away. This quote suggests that when we're making plans or decisions, we should consider both the short-term and long-term consequences. It encourages us to have a broad perspective, thinking ahead to the distant future, while also paying attention to the details of the present moment. Don't waste your time doing things that aren't useful. This quote emphasizes the importance of being efficient and purposeful with our time. Musashi advises against spending time on activities that don't contribute to our goals or personal growth. It encourages us to prioritize tasks that are meaningful and productive. The best martial artist is someone who never has to fight. This quote suggests that true mastery of martial arts isn't about fighting itself, but rather about being so skilled and wise that one can avoid conflict altogether. It emphasizes the importance of self-control, diplomacy, and avoiding unnecessary confrontation whenever possible. You'll only be good at fighting if you practice a lot. Here, Musashi stresses the importance of practice and dedication in martial arts. Becoming proficient in any skill, including fighting, requires consistent effort and practice. This quote highlights the idea that mastery comes from continuous training and improvement. Learning martial arts isn't just about fighting. It's about being good at everything and teaching others how to be better too. This quote expands the concept of martial arts beyond physical combat. Musashi suggests that the lessons learned in martial arts training can be applied to all aspects of life, helping practitioners become well-rounded individuals. Additionally, it underscores the value of sharing knowledge and helping others grow, reflecting a broader philosophy of personal and social development. The conclusion is the final part of the video where we summarize everything we've discussed about Miyamoto Musashi. We'll remind viewers about his remarkable life, his teachings, and the impact he has had. Then, we'll encourage them to reflect on how they can apply Musashi's ideas to improve their own lives. It's like tying up all the loose ends and leaving viewers with a clear takeaway. By encouraging people to think about how Musashi's wisdom can be relevant to their own circumstances, we're inviting them to engage with the material on a personal level and consider how they can integrate his teachings into their daily lives for personal growth and development. Ultimately, the conclusion serves as a call to action, inspiring viewers to take what they've learned and apply it in meaningful ways.